All right. Rolling. Pictures up. Action.
Paul! What's the matter, darling? Don't you feel well?
What a rotten thing to do to your own mother.
What?
You have any idea how she felt just now? Do you know what kind of night this was for her?
Well, it's not over yet.
You didn't see her sitting here 2 minutes ago. You were upstairs with that Hungarian Duncan Hines. Well, she was miserable. Her face was longer than that trip we took tonight.
She never said a thing to me.
She's too good a sport. Like, she went the whole cockeyed way. Boy, oh boy, dragging a woman like that out in the middle of the harbor for a bowl of sheep dip.
It was Greek bean soup, and at least she tasted it. She didn't jab at it with her knife, shouting cute little epigrams like, ho, 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 I bet there's someone in there.
That's right. At least I was honest about it. You ate 2 bowls because you're showing off for Al Capone at the next table.
What are you so angry about, Paul?
I just told you. I felt terrible for your mother.
Why? Where is she right now? Alone, with probably the most attractive man she's ever met. You can't tell me it doesn't beat the hell out of hair curlers in the Late Late Show.
Oh, I can just hear it now. A sparkling conversation. He's probably telling her about a chicken cacciatore he wants cooked for the High Lama Tibet, and she's sitting there shoving pink pills in her mouth.
You never can tell people talk about when they're alone.
I don't understand how you can be so unconcerned about this.
Unconcerned? I'm plenty concerned. Do you think I'm gonna get 1 wink of sleep until that phone rings tomorrow? I'm scared to death for my mother, but I am grateful there is finally something to be worried about. What I'm really concerned about is you.
Me? Me.
I'm beginning to wonder if you are capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I like to wear my gloves in the winter?
No, because there's at least a bit of adventure in you. Do you know what you are, Paul? You're a watcher. There are watchers in this world and there are doers, and the watchers sit around and watch while the doers do. Well, tonight you watched and I did.
Yeah, well, it was harder to watch what you did than it was for you to do what I was watching.
You can't even let your hair down for a minute. You can't even relax for 1 night. Sometimes I think you're,
What? Stuffed shirt?
That's not what I said.
That's what you're implying.
No, that's what you're anticipating. You are not a stuffed shirt, but you are extremely proper and dignified.
I'm proper and dignified. When? When was I proper and dignified?
All right. The other night at Delfino's, you were drunk, right?
Right, I was stoned.
There you have it. I didn't know until you told me the next morning. Some funny drunk you are. You just sat around all night looking unhappy watching your coat.
I was watching my coat because I saw someone else watching my coat. Look, if you want, I'll get drunk for you sometime. I'll show you a slob. I'll make your hair stand on end.
That isn't necessary.
Do you know at PJ Clark's last New Year's Eve I punched an old woman? Don't tell me about drunks.
All right, Paul.
When? When else? When else was I proper and dignified?
Always. You're always dressed right. You always look right. You always say the right thing. You are very close to being perfect.
That's a rotten thing to say.
I have never seen you without a jacket. I always feel like such a slob compared to you. Before we were married, I was convinced you slept in a tie.
No, just for very formal sleeps.
You can't even walk into a candy store and order a Tootsie Roll from the lady. You have to walk up to the counter, point to it, and say, I'll have the thing in the brown and white wrapper.
That's ridiculous.
And you're not. That's just the problem. Like Thursday evening, you wouldn't walk barefoot with me through Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees.
That is a very sensible and logical answer, except it isn't any fun.
You know what? Maybe I am too proper and dignified for you. Maybe you would have been happier with someone a little more colorful and flamboyant. Like the geek.
But a lot more laughs in the stuffed shirt.
Oh, I thought you said I wasn't.
Well, you are now.
I'm not gonna listen to this. I'm not gonna listen. I have a case in court in the morning.
Where are you going?
To sleep.
Now? How can you go to sleep now?
I'm gonna close my eyes and count niches. Good night.
You cannot go to sleep now. We are in the middle of a fight.
You have the fight. When you're through, you turn off the lights.
Oh, that gets me insane. You can even control your emotions.
Look, I am just as upset as you are, but when I get tired, I sleep. When I get hungry, I eat. You eat and sleep too, don't deny it. I've seen you.
Not in the middle of a crisis.
What crisis? We're just yelling a little.
You don't consider this a crisis? Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
It does? When did that happen?
Just now. It is becoming very apparent that you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
Why? Because I won't walk barefoot in the park in the winter? You haven't gotten a case, Corey. Adultery, yes. Cold feet, no.
Don't oversimplify this. I'm angry. Can't you see that?
Corey, it is 2:15. If I can fall asleep in about a half an hour, I can get about 5 hours of sleep. I'll call you from court tomorrow. We can have the fight over the phone.
You will not go to sleep. You will stay up and you will fight for our marriage.
If our marriage hinges on breathing down fish balls and poofla-poo pie, it's not worth saving. I am now going to crawl into our tiny little single bed. If you care to join me, we will be sleeping from left to right tonight.
You won't discuss it. You're afraid to discuss it. I married a coward.
The closet's dripping, Corey. Will you bring in a pail?
Oh, I hate
Please.
you. I hate you. I really, really hate you.
All right, Corey. It's one thing I learned in court. You be careful when you're tired and angry. You may say something you will soon regret. I am now tired and angry.
And a coward.
And I will now say something that I will soon regret. Okay, Corey, maybe you're right. Maybe we have nothing in common. Maybe we rushed into this marriage a little too fast. Maybe love isn't enough. Maybe two people should be checked for more than a blood test. Maybe they should be checked for common sense, understanding, and emotional maturity.
All right, why don't you get it passed in the Supreme Court then? Only those couples bearing a letter from their psychiatrist proving they're well-adjusted should be fit to wed.
You're impossible.
You're unbearable.
You belong in a nursery school.
Oh, well, it's a lot more fun than the home of the fuddy-duddy.
All right, Corey.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I never want to be near you ever again.
No. Wait a minute,
I can't even
Corey.
be in the same room as you. I can't even look at you.
Why?
I just can't not when you feel this way.
When I feel what way?
But what do you feel about me?
Corey, you're hysterical.
I'm not hysterical. I know perfectly well what I'm saying. It is no good between us, Paul, and it never will be again.
Holy cow.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cry.
Oh, for peace sakes, cry.
Do
Go
not
ahead.
tell me when to cry. I will cry when I want to cry, and I will not have my cry until you're out of this apartment.
Well, what do you mean out of this apartment?
You don't think we're gonna live together, do you, after tonight?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I want a divorce.
A divorce? What?
I'm sorry, Paul. I can't discuss it. Good night.
Where are you going?
To bed.
You can't, not now.
You did before.
That was in the middle of a fight. This is in the middle of a divorce.
I can't talk to you when you're hysterical. Good night.
Corey, would you... I want to know, why do you want a divorce?
I told you why. You and I have absolutely nothing in common.
What about those 6 days at the plaza?
6 days is not a week make.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. I just want a divorce.
You know, I think you really mean it.
I do.
You mean every time we have a little fight, you're gonna want a divorce?
Is it gonna be any more little fights, Paul? This is it. This is the end. Good night.
Corey, will you get down here?
Why?
Because I don't want to yell. All the way.
Afraid the crazy neighbors will hear us?
You serious?
Dead serious.
You mean the whole thing? Shaking hands, going to court, goodbye, finish, forever divorce?
That's what I mean.
I see. Well, I guess there's nothing left to be said.
I guess not.
Right. Well, good night, Corey.
Where are you going?
To bed.
Now? Don't you want to discuss it?
2:30 in the morning.
I can't sleep until this thing is settled.
It may take 3 months. You at least want to take a nap first.
There's no need to get snippy.
Well, damn it, I'm sorry, but when I plan vacations, I'm happy. When I plan divorces, I'm snippy. All right. You want to plan this thing? Let's plan it. Would you like a quick divorce or a slow, painful one?
I'm going to bed.
You stay right here, or you get no divorce from me.
You can try acting civilized.
Okay, I'll be civilized, but charm you're not gonna get. Now sit down. There's a lot of technical and legal details to go through.
Can't you plan all the legal stuff? I'm not good with that.
Ah, so now I'm the doer and you're the watcher, right? Huh? Right? Isn't that right, Corey? Corey, isn't that right?
So this is what you're really like?
Yes.
Fine. What
Yes.
do you need from me?
First of all, on what grounds?
Grounds?
Right, grounds. What's your reason for divorcing me? And remember, my failure to appreciate niches would only hold in a Russian court.
Haha, you're a scream, Paul. Why weren't you just finding we were happy?
Oh, okay. How about incompatible?
Fine. Are you through with me?
Not yet. What about financial
I
settlement?
don't want a thing.
Oh, but you're entitled to it. It's alimony, property. Supposing I pay your rent, $75, $63 a month, isn't it?
Haha.
And you can keep all the furniture and the wedding gifts. I just would like to keep my clothes.
I never expected bitterness from you.
It's not bitter. It's a statement of fact. You're always wearing my pajamas and slippers.
Only after you go to work.
Why?
Because they smell... Never mind, it's stupid. Sign over your pajamas and slippers.
If you want, you can visit them once a month.
Oh no, that's bitter.
You damn right it is.
You have no right to be bitter.
Don't tell me when to be bitter.
It just didn't work out.
Sure as hell didn't.
Can't say we didn't try.
Almost 2 whole weeks.
Better than finding out in 2 years.
Or 20.
Or 50.
Lucky, aren't we?
The luckiest damn people in the whole wide world.
I thought you wasn't gonna cry.
Well, I am gonna cry. I'm gonna have the biggest cry of my life, and I'm going to enjoy it. Because I'm going to cry so loud, I am gonna keep you up all night long. Good night, Paul. I mean goodbye.
All night long. 6 days does not make a week. You work and work for a lousy 6 cents.